Hi everybody. So I went to exercise today, and before I started to do my sit-ups, I was thinking about Trevor, that's Orbital 151, because he had asked me, and I haven't responded to my comments from my last video yet, but he had asked me after I made the remark about doing 110 sit-ups and then cutting them back with the doing them with the weight. He wanted to know how long it took me to do 110 sit-ups. Well, I counted them today and I timed myself. I did 70 sit-ups with a 10-pound weight, and it took me 2 minutes and 4 seconds. 70 sit-ups. So for 110, I guess 3 minutes and a half. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or that's bad. I just do them. I think I have finished packing, with the exception of a couple of things that I'll be putting into my suitcase in the morning. And my sister just dropped her suitcase off because Pat's taking us to the airport tomorrow morning at 9:30. And she didn't want to fuss with her suitcase. I'm going to make sandwiches. Pat did a couple of chicken breasts, so I'm making chicken sandwiches, and I'm going to slip a peanut butter and cheese in for me, of course. But I'm making chicken sandwiches for my sister and myself, and some olives, and I hope those are for the airport, and if they take them, they take them. Anyway, I was watching James and Melissa last night, and Melissa made James do that little tag that Timido66 did about in your first decade of your life, what was your favorite movie, favorite song, favorite game, and favorite movie, TV show, I guess? TV show. Favorite movie, favorite song, favorite game, I guess TV. And you know, it was a long time ago, my first decade, and we didn't have a TV at the beginning. I remember when we got our TV, I don't know, maybe 4, I don't know. And I watched what my dad watched for the most part. I can remember Howdy Doody. And did I have a favorite thing? I don't know. I liked I Love Lucy, and I liked Our Miss Brooks, and I liked the westerns. I liked Gunsmoke and Rawhide. Loved the song from Rawhide, so that would have to be my song because I never listened to music before in my first decade. Really, if there was something my father was playing, fine. I don't remember the radio being on. I didn't start listening to music until I was about 16. I liked Have Gun Will Travel. I liked that song too. Paladin, Paladin. Have Gun Will Travel is on the card of a man. So my favorite song, I wouldn't be able to say, but TV, there were lots of shows. Leave It to Beaver, and The Ed Sullivan Show, and Lassie. I remember my dad always sitting up by the TV at the end of Lassie, and there'd be a shot of her at the very end. She'd be just sitting there pretty, and he'd get me to come over with him, and she'd raise her paw, and he'd always say to me, "Shake a paw, shake a paw." Memories, you know? What else did we watch? Make Room for Daddy, and Ozzie and Harriet. I had a thing for Ricky Nelson. I wanted to see Rio Bravo. I remember that too. Wanted to see Rio Bravo because Ricky Nelson was in it. I never did in my first decade. But I can remember pestering my father to take me to see Rio Bravo so I could see Ricky Nelson. The movie that I did go to see that I can recall from my first decade was, of all things, The Ten Commandments. Did I love it? I don't think so, but it's a vivid memory. And I took my sister, who would have been maybe 5, and I remember going with the money curled in my hand, and she and I went by ourselves to see the Ten Commandments. I don't know. I don't know. So there you have it, the Ten Commandments. The TV stuff, well, there's even more. I can remember coming home from school and putting the TV on, and the Twilight Zone was on. And my sister would have been outside, I guess, and here I am watching the Twilight Zone, and it scared the shit out of me. I can remember there was this person who cut himself here, and when the skin pulled back, it was all moving parts, mechanical moving parts. It scared the shit out of me. I had to turn the TV off. Oh, pardon me. It wasn't TV shows. I shouldn't have been talking about TV shows, but how could I not? Leave It to Beaver, did I mention that? And Sergeant Bilko and Rawhide and Sea Hunt. I remember all those. It was a game, and again, I have no memory of any kind of board game in my home or our home at that time. But my favorite thing was a nylon that my mother gave to me, one of her old nylons, and I'd put a red, white, and blue rubber ball in the toe and smack it against, there was a song to go with it, and smack it against a brick wall. I loved that. We were outside a lot. My sandbox. Good Lord. I would say that's enough of those times. 7 minutes. I probably won't be vlogging. God knows when will be my next vlog. I have no idea about Christopher's Wi-Fi. But apparently Hong Kong is one of the cities where you can get access to the most free Wi-Fi. So I imagine I'll find some place to upload a video. I'll talk to you all soon. I hope. That's it, that's all.